What is going on, guys? David Braga back here for a very quick Game 3 recap. Toronto takes Game 3, 123 to 109 to give them a 2-1 series lead before Game 4 in Oracle on, I believe, Friday night. We're just going to take a quick look here at the box score. First of all, the officiating was horrible on both ends. I don't even want to talk about it. If you want my opinions on it, go check out my Twitter. I, I was very expressive of that. So if you want to check that out, go there. There was so many opinions on both sides. Don't even. It was just terrible on both sides. Toronto got bad calls. Golden State got bad calls. It was just bad. I will say, I will give NBA officiating one props, in that they do have their like referee live stream, live tweet, sort of explanation of things. But that doesn't really help when they say, "Oh, a foul shouldn't have been called here," or "A foul should have been called here," when they didn't make the call or they shouldn't have made the call. So I will say, props to them for explaining stuff and having those Twitter things. I for one appreciate it. It gives me a little bit of an explanation when I think something was called incorrectly. So, um, but yeah, let's just forget about that. Move on to the box score. All five of the Raptors starters were 17 plus. Um, in the points, they also got 11 from Van Fleet and 6 from Ibaka off the bench. Ibaka was tremendous down low. I think he had 6 blocks. Um, just a force down low. Golden State couldn't get around him. 6 blocks. They couldn't go through him. They had to try to go around him. He had a really great game. He also had 5 rebounds. Van Vliet did what he's gonna do. Gave you 11 points off the bench. Made 3 threes. One of them was right at the end of the shot clock. After Kawhi traveled, but they didn't call it. He kicked it out. Got hit by Draymond. Wasn't called. Probably should have been. Shot probably should have been an and one, and he just arced it. Just really, really high arcing three. Just nothing but net. That was close to the end of the game. Put the lead out of reach. Made it 13, I believe. Took it from 10 to 13. So Van Fleet was good off the bench. Ibaka great on the defensive side, and the starters were just incredible. They came in, took care of business. Shot 52% from the floor, 44% from deep. Made all but one of their free throws. Just got the job done. Moving on to the Warriors. Oh, this is disappointing. This is just ugly to look at. Curry gives you 47, 8, and 7. And Draymond gives you 17, and that's about it. that was about it. Curry made 14 shots. The rest of the team made 22. Curry made 6 threes. The rest of the team made 6. They shot 39% from the floor, 33% from deep. Missed a couple more free throws. Went 25 of 30 to Toronto's 20 of 21. Um, got they held Toronto to only 5 offensive boards, and they had 13. And they got extra possessions. They had 8 steals. Toronto had 9. So pretty even on that end. Blocks were a big key. Like I said, Ibaka had 6. The Warriors as a team only had 3. 14 turnovers, even on both sides. Fouls 21 to 22. Like I said, it was just bad. It wasn't favoring one team at all. Um, but yeah, this was the Steph versus the Raptors show tonight, and Steph was not enough to 1v5. Just more so proving that while you don't necessarily need all superstars, right? Like the Warriors have Curry, Clay, Draymond, KD, and Boogie, right? 5 All Stars. You don't necessarily need all 5 All Stars, but you do need some distribution. Look at why Toronto won. They were more effective shooting the ball, but they also spread the ball around. Kawhi had 30. Lowry was incredible. 5 and 9 from deep, had 23. And the Warriors had not a whole lot. Quinn Cook had a couple baskets, but missed both of his threes. Jerebko only had 1 basket, went 3 of 4 from the line. He only had, the 1 3. If Jerebko's going 1 of 6 from the floor and that one is a 3-pointer, you're probably not doing anything. Andrew Bogut really impressed me, actually, despite only having 6 points, 7 rebounds, and 3 assists. I thought he was honestly probably their second best player tonight, which is really sad. When a guy that goes 6, 7 3 is your second best player, you're probably not winning that game. But yeah, hats off to Toronto going into Oracle. Um, Took care of business with a shorthanded Warriors team. Klay Thompson didn't play from a hamstring. Obviously, KD is out. I think actually Boogie Cousins left. He only played 19 minutes. I think he left in the game with some ice around his ankle, around that Achilles area. So have to keep an eye out for that. But yeah, Thompson and KD and Looney out, and Cousins obviously not healthy, only playing 19 minutes tonight as opposed to the 26 or so that he played in the previous game. And he only gave you 4 points. So a really disappointing night from the Warriors, other than Steph. So yeah, looking forward to Game 4, seeing if Clay is going to be back. Golden State still, I think the betting line is even now for the series. I think they're like both 110 or something like that. I don't really know how betting works. I believe Toronto is a 4-point favorite, maybe going into Game 4. So we'll have to see how that looks. Golden State has gone down in series 3 times before. This is the 4th time they've gone down 2-1 in a series. They've come back to win the previous 3, so I think that'll be interesting to watch. Of course, those Golden State teams were a lot more healthy than this year's team, so that'll be something to look out for. I think this will be a great series. This will probably go the full 7. I don't think the Warriors can win 3 in a row and win 4-2, though it would be pretty cool to see them end it at Oracle. If this goes 7, I think Toronto might take it, just being in Toronto. But both these teams have showed up on the road in previous seasons. Toronto's won at Philly, at Milwaukee, and now at Oracle. This season, Golden State's won at least one road game in their last 23 playoff series, I believe, including this one, or 23 or 24. So both these teams know how to win on the road. Both these teams have great home court, setting up to be a great finals, obviously, with Toronto taking the 2-1 lead. That's going to do it for me. If you guys have any opinions on how you think the finals are going to end, how many games it's going to go, which team's going to win, any of the storylines, is Clay going to be back Game 4? Is KD coming back this series? I don't think he is. I'd be surprised if he did. If they go down 3-1 on Friday, maybe they try to hurry him back for that. But yeah, if you guys have any comments, let me know down below. If you like this video, be sure to drop a like. If you're new to the channel, subscribe for, hopefully more sporting stuff coming now that it's the summer. And I will see you guys next time.